and today we are making a Cinnarol. It's like a Cinnabon all rolled up. So let's create it. So I've already made an egg mixture, which was 2 eggs I had in here, and I had a 1/4 cup of milk, and I had 1/8 of heavy cream and 1/8 of carnation milk, and I had a capful of vanilla extract in here. And then I have some melted butter, 3 tablespoons of melted butter here with 3 tablespoons of brown sugar and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon here, so we could brush inside our bread and roll it up. And I've already made our icing here, which was with some heavy cream and some powdered sugar and a little bit of milk for our icing. So, and I think I'm gonna pour just a little bit of cinnamon in it too, so you can definitely have all that cinnamon in place. Now, you know how I always talk about use whatever you have, use whatever bread you have. Well, I only had challah bread, and it's not exactly the best bread to use for this. So sliced bread, you know, any type of sliced bread, like Wonder Bread, whatever sliced bread you have, that would be the best bread to really use for this. So I had to really do a lot of rolling to kind of get this to flatten out. So I've already also inside of our egg mixture, besides all the liquids I had put some cinnamon in it too. That's why it looks dark like this. Again, this was not the right bread, but you use what you have. I did not have any sliced bread on hand, so it's really just kind of cutting all those corners out. You can make you can kind of save them to make breadcrumbs. Now that I've cut the corners of my bread, now it's about trying to roll it. Let's roll. Okay. Trying to get it to be flat. Again, sliced bread would work the best, like a Wonder Bread, a Nature's Own, to make these roll-ups. But again, I always preach about use what you have. So that's what I had on hand, and so I have to use it. And we're gonna see how it all works out together. I've already cut these up already, flattened them out. So I just kind of wanted you to see the process. If you have a fancier bread like challah, and there are a little bit of challenges that you must go through if you want to do a French toast roll-up. Okay, about as flat as I'm gonna get. Now, it's time. So, okay, so I am coating. And then I'm gonna dip this in my egg. So here we go. I'm trying to roll this up as best as I can. This one wasn't behaving as well. There's one. Try another one here. So because of the butter, I have to keep stirring it. Let's see, let me roll this up. See how this will turn out. This one rolls up. Okay. I have about 6 of these, so, and again, it would look so much better had I had the proper corrected bread. But in life, you have to use what you have. And go the way the ball bounces and the cookie crumbles. I already have the butter melted in my pan. Just gonna need my tongs. I need my egg mixture. Keep saying moisture because I guess it makes it kind of moist. But my mixture. Okay. So, okay. Now that I cook my Cinnabon roll-ups on the stovetop, if you notice that it looks still kind of a little wet, a little glistening wet, that's because of the egg mixture. And that's the moisture that I always refer to. This is why I always transfer it on a baking sheet. So I'm going to put it in the oven on 350 for 5 to 7 minutes, depending on how your oven functions. Some cook a little faster than others, just so I can make sure that's all absorbed and there's no egg mixture left on it. So I would advise you do the same. Challah bread has niacin, thiamine, iron, riboflavin, and folic acid. Butter, A, B12, D, E, and K2. Milk, B2, B12, D, calcium, phosphorus, and potassium. Heavy cream, A, D, calcium. Evaporated milk, A, D, calcium. Eggs, A, B2, B5, B6, B12, E, D, K, and iron. Cane sugar, A, B1, B2, B6, C, niacin, pantothenic acid. Cinnamon, A, and iron. Vanilla extract, B1, B2, B3, B5, B6. Powdered sugar, A, C, D, calcium, iron, and potassium. Maple syrup, B2, B5, B6. Calcium, iron, magnesium, niacin, potassium, riboflavin, and zinc. Real facts. The number of food insecure seniors have increased by 65%. Overall, about 12% of senior citizens are food insecure. You can learn more by visiting us at jdhcdc.org. Well, Chef and Fam, let's look at our Cinnabon French toast roll-up. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. So, you know, we have all that wonderful cinnamony, if that's not even a word, but we're going to make it a word right now. That nice cinnamon-rich taste with the brown sugar and butter all inside, rolled up like a Cinnabon. And we made our own glaze with some heavy cream and powdered sugar. And we drizzled it just a little bit and dusted off with some powdered sugar so it can have that nice fancy look. Let's taste it. Oh my gosh. This is really like a Cinnabon. Man, if you don't have time to go to the mall, you don't have to go now because you could just take some bread and make yourself some Cinnabon French toast roll-ups. This is so good. You know, my kid, he really likes Cinnabon. Oh, Cinnabon fanatic. I can't wait for him to try this because he's going to love it. And I have my blueberries as a nice little refresher added, you know, healthier part of this Cinnabon. This is so good. So here's our call to action. Don't forget to click the like button by giving us a virtual hug. When you do that, that lets myself and my team know that you're enjoying what we're putting out for you. And it lets me go back to the thinking lab to see what could I do to be more creative? What could I recreate or create just from scratch new. And, you know, I always say this, cooking's about passion. It's all about, you know, exploring new things or re-exploring old things and just making it new again. Technique always comes after. It's about passion and love of what you're doing. So, if you are new to this channel, welcome. Well, we welcome you here with open arms and great big hugs. And if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. And share this channel with your family and friends. They will thank you. Trust me. And I want to thank you for hanging out with me today and watching virtually and eating this virtually with me while I eat it physically. But you too can eat this too physically the next time. And comment below. Let me know. We do answer the comments. And since we're around the holiday time now, getting ready for Christmas, you know, our charity, Joseph Dream House, feeds families suffering from food insecurity. So if you're able to donate your cup of coffee from Starbucks or from Dunkin' Donuts, what it's worth, click the donate button on our YouTube. It is safe because YouTube takes care of everything, and we'll make sure that we help continue feeding the community. Thank you again for your time. I really do appreciate you hanging out with me again. Come back again. And if you want to know when we put out a new video, hit the bell notification. Thank you guys. Love you guys so much. Appreciate you. Bye.